It's just a small setback, but we'll bounce right back. Sometimes you will flush and other times you'll bust. Even when you're up, it's never good as it seems. And when you hit rock bottom, don't give up your dreams.
We're back with a cross-country exclusive out of White Plains, New York, where a plane carrying at least 150 illegal migrants touched down this week. We were the only cameras there as those migrants filed out of the plane and boarded buses into the country. So we followed one of those buses, and you won't believe what happened when they finally pulled over. We'll show you how it all went down from the start to finish, starting with the tip we got about these migrants' arrival from Westchester's former county executive. Watch.
So, Rob, this has become a signature issue for you, and there is the illegals that are coming into the country, but they're doing something differently here. They're hiding. What am I looking at right here?
Well, you're looking at a bus that no longer has its name on it. The Pennsylvania plates are on it. So we've seen these buses here before. There are 3 of them. There are about 150 people that get off these flights each time, and they're coming in almost every night now. And it's a big middle finger by the Biden administration to the rest of America, certainly here in New York, where our own governor is just waving everybody in and giving them cash assistance and every incentive to come here when she has every authority under New York state law to demand to know who is actually coming off those buses.
And where do they go after? And we see the buses leaving right now. Where are they going to head to?
They're going to go to one of the hangars where the plane will arrive. They'll come off the plane, they'll go on these buses, and then they'll go somewhere where we don't know.
We have been tracking 3 buses that were waiting for the illegal migrants for that plane to come in. Now we're waiting for that plane. When the plane arrives, those 3 buses will come through the airport, pull right beside the plane, and those migrants will be processed and loaded into those buses and into the country.
So our cameras were rolling as the first plane arrived and migrants rushed down the stairs. More than a dozen female passengers were among the first to exit the aircraft. Male passengers were the next group to deplane. And as you can see, they did so in a hurry. The stream of migrants then boarded the waiting buses. We followed the motorcade of coaches across the state line into New Jersey.
This is something we haven't seen before right here. Right here is the luggage. As you can see inside, there's all these shades and they're holding it. You see the shades moving right here, and they're holding it together right here because they don't want us to see what they're doing here. And then their family members, you see one right there, they come and they pick them up. So there's all these cars in this lot.
At this point, the handlers began holding up sheets and shining bright flashlights at our cameras in an effort to obstruct our reporting.
Hey, where are you from? Hey, where are you from? What city? Donde?
Where are you guys coming from? Sir, where are you guys coming from? So as we've been covering this, you may have seen this van earlier that was up in front of the big van, the big bus here. When we decided to wait and still monitor it a little away from the scene, they decided to just ram the car at the back, I guess to shield some of the illegals that are in here so they can just hop into the van. And as you can see inside of this bus, they continue to shield their identity. They don't want us to see who they are. We just want to ask them some questions on how they got here and where they're going to next.
In a bizarre turn of events, police showed up to the scene not to question the people who entered the country illegally, but to question us about why we were there.
Hello. How you doing? I'm just a reporter with Fox News. We're reporting on this story right here, National Fox.
We were later told that the people in the bus who called the police to identify themselves as Homeland Security. So while we were accused of harassment, the border is being overrun, and this is just the beginning, as the surge of migrants is expected to increase in the coming weeks when Title 42 expires on May 23rd.
Wow. Joining me.
If Donald Trump was in office, he wouldn't let this be done. Oh my God, I gotta laugh to keep from being pissed off. America, why aren't you angry? America, why aren't you pissed off to the max? Bring back Donald Trump. Impeach Biden. Bring back Donald Trump. Y'all hated Donald Trump so bad for him speaking his mind and doing what he's supposed to do. Y'all not saying nothing about Biden. Y'all letting in all these illegal immigrants. They bringing over diseases. They bringing over their problems. They just irritating my soul. Meanwhile, we Americans who've been here our whole life can't even get a loan for a Philly cheesesteak. You bringing these illegal immigrants over here. You giving them A1 credit. You giving them housing. You giving them insurance and all that. Taxpayers, this should piss you off to the maximum. Then they have the audacity to come over in our country, our house, like they're better than us. They get rich, send the money back to their raggedy country, and they back out of here. Meanwhile, we're sitting here struggling, and this is boiling me. It's pissing me off to the maximum. Because y'all can get mad and voice your opinion on things that don't matter. But when it's time to use your voice and your platform, you're quiet as a church mouse. If that video didn't piss you off to the maximum, if everything that's going on in this country since Biden been in office don't piss you off, then you, my friend, are a paid bot. You're an agent. You bring back Donald Trump. Hashtag bring back Donald Trump. Y'all know he wouldn't let this go. Please bring back Donald Trump.